Tom, how you feeling entering your 9th draft with the team?
Feel good. I mean, I really do. I feel like we're really well prepared at this point. We try and get our work done about 7 days before draft day to let everything kind of marinate and think about. But all the heavy lifting's done. All the work the scouts did, the coaches, and obviously, it's a new coaching staff, so it's getting to know everybody. But the process is relatively the same, although we're in a COVID era, so it's a little bit different. But no, I feel really good. I mean, if you're prepared the right way, which we have, you shouldn't be nervous going into the draft, and that's kind of how we feel. We're very comfortable and ready to go.
In what ways have you guys had to adjust this year because of COVID? Last year, a lot of guys opted out or didn't play as many games as they normally would. No combine, having to do a lot of things virtually. In what ways have you guys had to adjust?
What kind of helped us make this adjustment was going through the fall and getting used to all the Zooms and all that. We just know we're getting used to not being face-to-face with people anymore, which is not a good thing, but it's kind of helped in this draft process because we couldn't go face-to-face with very many players, very few at all. So, the combine was different, obviously, but there's different ways for us to acquire information, so we had to figure out different ways to do it, and you just have to adjust. I mean, there's nothing, football is all about adjustments and adaptability.
Yeah. Game
day, your roster here, the draft, it's just what you have to do. So that's what we did. We adjusted, we adapted, and as we get to this point, a week before the draft, we're in the same spot as we normally would be.
9 picks in this draft. I don't think you've made 9 picks with the Chargers before. How does that flexibility help you guys in terms of maybe trading up, trading back, or just sticking and picking?
It does give you some flexibility, having the extra picks, but it also gives you, like I say, more at-bats. The more at-bats you have, the more times you're in the batter's box, the better chance of getting a hit, single, double, triples, home runs. So having 9 picks is certainly better than 7, better than 6, so I like that. Projecting more than 7 picks again next year, so it'll be fun. It's fun for the scouts too to have these extra picks to get as many players as you can.
Regardless of position, what are some of the core traits and attributes you're looking for in a prospect to be a Charger?
A lot of it's from here up. I should say from here up.
Yeah.
Because that's so important. You can have all the physical ability in the world, but if you don't love to play, have a passion for it, have a drive, determination, and work ethic, then you're probably not going to realize your full potential. So it's a lot of those intangible things. You got to be able to love to work, love to get better, because we have a great coaching staff here, but they can't teach and work with you if you're not willing to go through all that. So that's non-negotiable for every player. And then you get to the physical characteristics, that may change by position, and you also got to know that these players are not perfect. They all have their strengths, they all have their weaknesses, just like you and I. We're not perfect at what we do, but we have more strengths than weaknesses. Players are the same way. So when we scout them, we have to look at that. We can't just look for the perfect prospect. We won't draft anybody. But the biggest thing is that those intangibles, which really they're tangible to us. A lot of them we can see, like how you work, how you communicate with your teammates and your coaches, and we can see some of that, but that's a big part of being an NFL player.
So 2016, you draft Joey Bosa, Defensive Rookie of the Year. 2018, a first-team All-Pro in Derwin James. Last year, the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year in Justin Herbert. What's allowed the LA Chargers to have so much success in early rounds?
It usually comes down to the scouting staff. Those guys, every day through the fall, they're going to a different school, writing up players, talking to coaches, getting background, traveling to the next school. And they do that for 2 weeks. They come home for the weekend, see their wife, see their kids, and they go back on the road and do it again. And they do this the whole fall. They travel in the spring. So when they set the board right for you to start, for the general manager and the head coach and the coaches, when they get into it, it makes it a lot easier because they have it set the right way to start. So they've been just a huge part of this process. I know with Justin Herbert, if Justin Herbert would have declared the year before, he was the #1 guy on our board then. So our guys were on him early, they loved him then. It didn't change through his senior year. So we trust those guys to get the work done and have great opinions on players, and they've done such a great job.
Tom, final thing for you. There's so much excitement around this team right now. Fans are pumped up about what Justin did last year, the new coaching staff, what to expect in 2021, getting to SoFi Stadium. How much fun is this for you, especially this time of year? Everybody's so invested and you guys right in the center of it.
Well, it's fun because we're starting over. Last year is over with. Rear view mirror, on to the new year. I'm really excited about the coaching staff. A lot of energy. Obviously Brandon, a lot of energy, so intelligent, great communication skills with the players, with us. He's also a great evaluator, which has been awesome in this process. And we have a lot of players that are exciting players. I mean, it's an exciting environment. We're going to play a fun style of football. The stadium's unbelievable. So the players are going to love it. I'm going to love that. So yeah, it's exciting.
A lot of hope, a lot of momentum. Tom, thanks so much. Good luck.
Thank you.